girl Taro, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoy. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Taro. Welcome to the Hug Army. Please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and leaving a comment. And let's get to the video.
Let's go to Celestine's. Let's go to Celestine's office, and I'll let you have the big chair.
Can you see me if I sit down in the big chair?
Dr.
Yup. I sit down in
Hi,
an old
Liam. I'm gonna be a moment, okay?
Alright, I was
Oh,
just
is he
wondering about the
talking now?
shadow you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. We can in a second.
Alright.
Has Liam been promoted to a nurse yet?
No, he has not.
How do you feel about him?
He's a good bean. Still needs more confidence though in what he does. That's the main thing, is the confidence. I'm just gonna temporarily clock off here so I don't get any
Yeah.
calls. Okay,
Yeah, that's
What?
fine.
so what's
You-
going on, love?
Okay, so first of all, that office used to belong to the previous head of the psych department.
Yes, I'm aware of that. I just had no
Casper
other
Boyd.
ones, so I just continued to use it.
Yeah, and that's my ex.
Oh, I didn't know that little detail.
Yeah. Also, you can pick any office that has a lock on it once it's like not taken by another doctor.
See, that's the thing. I don't know which one is and which one isn't. We need something that marks
You
it
can
down.
take second floor. There's 2 on the second floor that are.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I have no idea. Like, wait, we can't put up signs again, can't we?
Yeah.
Oh, bet.
So me and Celestine are up here. The one that's at the far left. Like let's say you're standing facing the door, like in the lobby in front of the elevator. To the far left, that's used to be Brittany's, but that's now Marcus's.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
knew that one at least.
Ricky uses yours in the back, as well as Jacob used to use it. But yeah, you both can use like either one of the locked doors. There's like 3 offices on the second floor that are locked that no one uses.
Okay. Awesome. I didn't know that. I'll definitely have to take a look and pick one out, and I'll put a little sign above it.
Okay.
Anyways, so what's going on, love?
What I'm about to tell you is going to sound very weird.
I've heard a lot of weird stuff, so
Okay.
give it a good try.
Ever since coming to this realm, and learning that I'm a mage and practicing mind magic and memory magic, I have been suppressing and locking away a lot of traumatic memories. I had reached a little bit of a threshold not too long ago with my powers and with my strength, and I was trying to cross that barrier. And but in order to do so, I needed to really come to terms with everything and be one with myself. And that kind of meant confronting those memories, and I wasn't really able to. I wasn't ready to, and my magic was surging. It went wild. It was trying forcefully to push me across that barrier, and it did the one thing that it could, which was remove those memories and emotions from me. But in doing so, when my magic went wild, those memories and emotions, all of that psychological baggage from that was being suppressed, manifested itself into a physical form. And there's a doppelganger of me going around that is completely tied to all of my negative emotions, with the ideology that everything supernatural, all magic, this entire realm should die because it is the source of all my pain and all my problems. And because it is a complete double of me, it has all of my knowledge and all of my skills, and it is currently working on a bioweapon that it has tested on one of my friends, and that almost killed him.
Ooh, okay.
And
Okay, take a
I
breath,
need to
love.
really process these emotions.
Take a
I need
breath.
to process these emotions and confront these things and try to really understand what's going on and confront him. And I need to work through some things. And Casper, who I thought would never show up again and died because he just disappeared on me while we were in our relationship. I even processed it, saying that, listen, he's disappeared. He wasn't communicating with me. He isn't waking up. So we're broken up. And I just decided that we were broken up. And he's shown up again after months of me finally healing. And finally trying to move on and live, and he wants to talk, and I am really freaking the fuck out because everything around me is crashing and burning. I don't even have a fucking home because my home got repossessed.
Hey,
And
hey,
while I
hey.
was trying to buy another home, the I was on reservation and someone bought it literally 2 days after I got it on reservation. I'm like, what the fuck? Huh?
It's been a lot. I can see that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, since there is a doppelgang coming around, is it something? Does it learn the memories, or is it whatever was there when it split?
Whatever was there when it split.
Okay, so everything from that point forward, it doesn't have knowledge of, as far as you know.
No,
Okay, good
as
deal.
far as I know.
Good
Because
deal.
people tell me that they've seen me doing some things and I've blacked out, and I don't remember anything from that time, so I don't expect it to
Okay,
remember anything
so
of me.
this is a complete separate entity. It's not like an alter or anything like that. It's a separate.
It's kind of both. It's a complete separate entity. It just comes out in levels.
Okay. What I'm saying,
Basically,
it's not you acting out, but it's like a whole, like, let's say it's me doing something type situation. But in
it's
your
both
hmm.
in the sense that there's levels to it. When I feel very negative and I'm being impacted, if the impact on my emotions and on my psyche is strong enough, then it manifests as a separate doppelganger, like literally a separate entity. But when, let's say, the influence isn't as great, but those negative thoughts are still around, because it literally is still my mana and my magic, my, like, I tend to kind of shift towards that nature myself. Like, let's say I was like rolling a die, right? On a table.
Yes.
If, like, let's say it was a 20-sided die. If that die was below, like, landed on something below 7, then that entity, that my mana would manifest as a
Okay.
separate doppelganger.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm understanding now.
But anything like, let's say, below, like, between like 8 and 12, I just get very negative. Start to, like, my hair
You
turns black
you kind of get
apparently,
a
and I
bit
start carrying out the
grouchy.
actions.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it, grouchy. Okay, I think I understand what's going on here. So, okay. With these memories and the past trauma and stuff, is it like, do you remember it now? Is that what's caused the issue, or how is that going on?
Um.
That's
Yeah,
still suppressed, or is it foggy, or
I do remember it. I just try to ignore it. The suppression
gotcha?
is gone because of
Okay.
the surge of wild magic. That suppression got broken. So I remember everything. And I just try not to because it hurts.
Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, so if you want emissions, we can definitely do that. What I
Yeah.
think might be best, remember the thing I mentioned to you, or when we talked a while back about what I've been dabbling in.
Yeah.
I would like to attempt that way I can see the memories myself.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's one step at a time, and just come into acceptance, like in small dosages. It's kind of a similar tactic I'm doing with another individual to help them come to terms, because if they were to remember everything at once, it will completely snap their mind, and that's not good. So I was thinking of doing something similar
Mm-hmm.
in small fragments, sort of like putting a puzzle pieces together. You just come to terms with one piece of the puzzle, and then slowly build it up until it's a complete picture, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could definitely help. Like I said, if you want to be admitted, we can definitely do that. However, I don't think you yourself is a threat. But if something is going around looking like you, that could cause a threat to you.
So, but ultimately, it's your decision.
I don't think I need to be like admitted as
Yeah,
like a long-term resident, like stay overnight.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. I bring it up to everyone just to see what they would like, regardless.
Yeah, I was contemplating it. I still am, but I don't think I need to. I think I spend most of my time here anyway, so
Yeah, you're not wrong. So that's true.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. But yeah, we can definitely do that. Start with small bits, come to terms of what happened. How far back does this go into your life? This trauma.
Oh crap. Technically, technically,
Just a rough guess, if you can remember, because that gives me a good idea of what I need to focus on when I'm trying to make that connection to see the memories. Because we don't want. I want to try to start with least to most, if that makes sense. Start with the easier ones to come to term, and then go to have the harder one. That way, it gets the practice in.
I'd say technically about give or take 16, 17 years. So I'm technically 17 years older than I currently am.
Okay.
But when I was fractured into this realm, I was brought at a younger age.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of things that happened when I came to this realm was very paradoxical. So there's a whole slew of memories that I experienced in my realm that hurt me a lot, that I've had blocked away, that I've just pretended didn't happen because I was brought to this realm younger before those experiences happened.
Oh, so you're saying, oh, technically it never occurred, so okay, I see.
Yeah, like my mind is currently much older than my actual body. It's
I
like
get that.
my mind got taken from that time, but my body was taken from the past.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, like technically in my mind I'm 41 years old, but my body is 24.
I get that. Okay. So how this process works is I can only see what you want to show me when I do attempt that. So if it's easier to start with stuff that is not as traumatic, as bad, to slowly work up and build the skills to be able to cope with it, that would be recommended. Because I can't force myself to see things that doesn't want to be shown to me. When was the last time this doppelganger made a full appearance?
Gosh, I can tell you the 18th. To be fair, I've been sleeping a lot because of the holidays.
Same.
But, the
Same.
18th, and I did something very well. It did something very bad.
Yes, I don't want like any actions that it caused. That's technically not on you, because you really don't have control of its actions. Yes, you manifested it through your mana and everything, but you can't really control what it does. In a way, it's its own individual. Are you able to recognize the signs as it leads up before all that happens, or no?
Yes.
Okay. What are some things that you have tried to kind of slow it or stop it, if any?
reach down, and instead of channeling my mana, I start uh channeling celestial light. Um, the light that's obviously involved into me, I just start exuding it to combat the negative emotions. Um, Other times, I let myself grieve instead of getting angry. And sometimes I just have to leave the area completely and just breathe. Just breathe
Okay.
and say, I exist. I'm here. I'm present. And I just count to 15.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's you're actually already doing stuff I would recommend. I wouldn't put it past you on that, which is why I asked. I assumed you were already uh doing some methods like that. I try not to medicate if I don't have to. That is a last resort for me. Let's see. Okay. So those are some really good ones. My favorite one is let yourself grieve. Honestly, that's the biggest thing with this.
Yeah, I found that I tend to shift more when I'm angry
Mm-hmm.
than when I'm sad. I don't know, I feel most of the emotions when I'm sad and when I'm crying and when I'm grieving, but it doesn't change me.
Probably because it's not being suppressed. I think the suppression in itself is what actually manifests that. Anger, a lot of people don't realize it. It's another form of sadness. A lot of people don't really see anger as an emotion in itself. So it's an emotion of suppression, more or less. But you can be both at the same time. You can be angry about the situation, but still grieve about it. And it's the grieving part that really helps individuals.
Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated.